Hello guys, VGMusicWeekly here, and welcome back to another episode of Thomas Was Alone. Really glad I'm still doing this game, and let's move on. Next world. I built protections in the system. When overlaps occurred, the world would generate a splitter to remove unwanted additionals. It's like a white blood cell. It investigates, it captures, and it removes from play, or its prey. I didn't fully read what that said. But we could restart the level, so we've got a new character here.
Pleased this one was behind a wall. Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation. Hang out.
So
as long as he didn't find out what she could do, which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
Is Laura the splitter, or is this other guy, who I was about to say was Thomas, but I'm realizing is not. Wait, that's Craig. Once again with the Craig, that's Chris. And the music changes to reflect a new, slightly darker atmosphere.
Worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now.
So now we realize there is some kind of villain.
The little orange thing, which was looking at her in a way that she kind of, liked.
So, how do I get there? Whoa! I jump on her and she's a springboard. So we learn that's her power, and she might not have friends because of that, but in this case, it helps us get farther. And there's that ominous pixel cloud she was talking about.
Shyly introduced himself as Chris,
not Craig.
Atop Laura. She began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned.
So, here we get some more sort of sad backstory in that we have, for one, we have two low jumpers, which I think makes things very interesting. They both sort of aren't the best at things.
Cloud ever remains, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
So we learn that she's had friends that have taken advantage of her because of her springy abilities, but we also learn, I'm basically reiterating the game here, that there's people going missing, and the pieces of this program that have gained sentience, we believe something's happening to them. So we learn there is a problem here, but we're still going to have our fun.
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something.
So, we start getting more relationship between characters, and they make it so when there's a new character, you immediately fall in love with them. You immediately begin to like them and begin to understand what they're all about. Now, I can get up here and hit this block, or hit this switch. Unfortunately, I'm not over there to catch the switch.
She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
So, I like the relationship between Chris and Laura. Like, it adds a really interesting dynamic, and I should probably move Laura, that these two characters get to know each other who have similarly disappointing pasts. But the fact that this game is starting to get a bit weirder is just... I just love this game.
Was in love. She was perfect. He had to tell her so.
And here's the part where...
point, he would definitely tell her.
After he keeps dying.
Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah, Probably best to wait.
So, now we get the point where we start seeing even more different characters talking. Like, we've been wondering, oh, Chris, like, Chris doesn't use her like the others did. And the ominous pixel cloud is gone. And that was a bad string of deaths. Luckily, I don't think this has a death counter. But that she was wearing, like, okay, and she's getting this look from him that this is going to be annoying, I can't already tell. That she kind of likes, and of course, he is in love with her. Because he is orange and she's pink. What else would you expect? What are you, block cyst? Okay, so this is sort of a precision platforming segment, which is one of the parts of the game. I feel like some games have what you call artificial extension, where it's just difficulty for the sake of difficulty, and like having that many isn't that different from just having a couple or having more respawn points. Like, having only a couple of these pillars would still get the message across, and I usually don't like that in games, but for this game, you want to spend more time, like, to really think out the story, and this allows you to do that, because the game otherwise, as I keep saying, is darn it, darn it, darn it, not just restarting the level. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Totally forgot she couldn't jump that high. But this game, it needs a little bit of padding, if you will, because it is a short game. It doesn't take that long to beat. It gets hard later on, but it's not a difficult game by any standards. And it's meant to more show off the story, but at the same time, you do need some amount of length in a game. A game that's a couple minutes isn't worth money. It may be an experience like this one, but you need some padding to make this a game where it actually has some more substance. Which, if they took out the difficulty of this game and just made it a couple jumps instead of as many as I'm having here, you wouldn't have at nearly the number of deaths, and it wouldn't last. This game, I feel, lasts, and I'm happy to be playing it again. So, I think we're about to get some dialogue.
Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend.
Ah, Chris, already calling her your girlfriend, are we? So, I don't think that's what we were supposed to do. So every so often, if you saw there was the pixel cloud there, we see that. And the story progresses little by little. So everyone's getting his time to shine there. Although I decided to give Chris a little extra bonus time.
Laura is his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud,
Yes.
he told himself. He
Yes.
scare her off.
It is too early. She is not your girlfriend yet. Okay, I want to use John over here, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Did I really just... Okay. Before there's a problem, I'm moving him off. Because I think I screwed myself a little bit by thinking I needed to take Chris off. And if I had let Thomas fall down, there would have been no way I could have survived from that situation. And I would have had to restart. And I don't like having to restart levels. Just saying. That's not the fun in the game. The fun in the game is playing the level through and finding out its many secrets. So, going to want to bring Tall Guy in first. John. Then Chris. And then Thomas. So, we got Laura in, but it's been a while since we've got a new character.
Suspicious of Laura, and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude.
So,
Rude?
she likes
And always there.
Again, rude. He hates them, but they're also always there. So, I don't know. I just really like this game. Have I said that enough? I don't think I have. I enjoy this game. I enjoy this game. I enjoy this game. Why? I was about to say, why would I be playing a game I don't enjoy? But then, I don't think I posted it. But I started playing for the channel Super Meat Boy. And that just didn't go well. I've played games I don't enjoy. Recently finished Yoshi's New Island, and well, that game was absolutely terrible, but I finished it just because I loved the Yoshi's Island games and thought, why not, wrong guy, why not finish it, see what the game is all about. So, see what the game is all about, and see what the final boss is like. And it sucked. So I played games that I would enjoy, but I like to be able to say good things on my channel. So now, I remember this level.
The others wouldn't drop it. Who's that cloud guy? Why is he following us? What's that rumbling hungry sound he keeps making? Chris, can we just leave Laura behind?
So, funny, but also sad in how Laura gets treated. And you feel bad for her from the beginning because you learn her friends abuse her and then her friends die. And for some reason, this pixel cloud has an interest in her. So, all of that, it's just a bit unsettling, to say the least. I'm doing so much better at this level than the last time I played it. But, yeah, this game, I really feel bad for Laura and what she has to go through. Because it's not okay. It's not something that makes me feel happy about her situation. And of course, they're not trying to make you feel happy. They're trying to make you sympathize with her. And at least for me, it completely works. It feels weird let's playing this game, I have to say, because this game is supposed to be all about the ethereal nature and just how all of this is happening, and all of these strange yet cool things are happening, and it's just a bit, I'd say, just a bit creepy. Not necessary. And so here we have to create an interesting staircase. Luckily, there's no physics to that, but or no. Whoa, what happened there? I want to go next, says Chris. Me next, me next. And me. But yeah, it's supposed to be all about that sort of ethereal nature. I keep using that word, probably not even using it in the correct sense. But... and so me talking over it kind of defeats that purpose a little bit. But then again, you know, if anyone's going to Let's Play it, I like to be the one to do it, so I'd highly recommending if you have Steam or you have a computer. So if you're watching this, you probably have a computer. You can probably get Steam. It's available for Mac and PC, and it's a good game. You have no reason not to get it. So now we have to sort of get these guys to sync up. So, I don't know if we're just going to wait, or... but this could take a while. There we go. So, what level are we on? Oh, and we're closing in on the end of this episode. Now I've got Claire back. But yeah, this game is great to play. So if you can get it, it's fairly cheap. I'd highly recommend getting it. So, let's see. And here we've actually got, I didn't notice that at first.
Her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too.
So in this level, it's a bit tougher as you have to really manage yourself well. I should probably start using better keys to deal with
Laura liked her new gang.
switching between characters.
She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
And I think she's completely oblivious to what might have even be happening with her friends. But yeah, in this case, if your characters die, they die in real life, no, but it does end, and you have to restart from the beginning, which of course, as I've said, restarting from the beginning is never fun, but no. See, like that. At least I get a reminder that I'm on 3.9 and 3.10, so I don't have to end the episode after this one. I've still got one more. But hearing the dialogue again and again, it's nice dialogue. I won't be pausing for it and every single time. So hopefully you can hear me over the dialogue. But
Laura liked her new gang. She liked
I instinctively pause for it.
These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
So I was trying to get to him, but I just not quick enough. Getting a sense of how this level should go, so hopefully if you get the game and play it on your own, you'll be better than I am. But unfortunately, currently,
she liked Chris. She liked having friends.
I am not that good.
Around too. Not like those losers from
I
before.
think this is actually... Yeah. This is the way supposed to do it. I was just being stupid. And it's surprising that the water pouring on top of you doesn't kill you. No. No. Oh god, that was scary. I was worried for a second that because I was carrying her, she was going to fall off. But, nope. Do. That was scary. Please don't fall in. Please don't fall in. And Thomas, jump. Make it. What's that little hole up there? Maybe we could find out, but I think my guess would be there's probably a secret up there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That was actually sort of the opposite step. That's what I wanted to do. Then you've got this guy. So yeah. You know what? I am going to risk it. Screw the rules, I have money. You get that reference, you don't win a prize, but you have my satisfaction. Is there something up there? Guess there's just nothing up there. So... Okay. That was our first experience with a really tough level, because it gets hard when you have to manipulate 5 guys at once. And kind of want to
The
solve.
cloud was getting closer. It was spending more and more time hovering around. Laura could tell it was making the others uncomfortable.
Trying to make sure all of the quotations get on the screen. But there we go. A lot of meandering there. Trying to figure out the best way to get Laura there. And then Chris, not Craig. And then actually going to move you last. You're going next, Claire. And then we got this guy, so the game still hasn't been, and he dies. Just as I was about to say, still hasn't been that difficult, but it definitely will get there in we'll definitely get there in the nearish future. But I don't know. The game's halfway done, almost halfway done. As I said, this LP is going to be 11, 10, 12 episodes, somewhere around there. So, but I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I am too, and I'm going to finish this puzzle, which I've shown the solution. So, but it's hard to just stall at the top. Do I have room to even stall? Let's see if I can do this without winning it. Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. I've been VG Music Weekly. This has been Thomas Was Alone, the best game ever according to me, but not really my favorite game, but really great. And we'll find out more about this weird cloud in the next episode. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.